This is the Aula F75, the most talked about keyboard in recent times. Thousands of people have shown just how much they love this keyboard. I was part of the F75 bandwagon as well, and it is currently the most viewed video on my channel. But I've always wanted a 65% version of this keyboard, and today we're going to be taking a look at just that. Hi, my name is Fang, and today I will be reviewing the Aula F65. Does this younger, cooler brother to the F75 share the same strengths and the same flaws? Let's take a look together. Before we get to it though, less than 1% of my viewers are subscribed to the channel. So if you enjoy this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more reviews. Disclaimer, this unit was sent to me by Aula to be reviewed. That has no impact on the video though, and all the opinions in this video are of my own. They see this video at the same time as you all. Let's get on with the unboxing. The Aula F65 comes in a basic cardboard box with a pretty cool design. In the box, you see a manual for the keyboard, a plastic dust cover, and the keyboard itself. The keyboard comes in a plastic protective sheet. A couple of extra switches. These will be the switch variant that you choose. I have chosen the Leobog Reaper switches here, a switch and a keycap puller, and a USB A to C cable. Let's go over some of the general features of this keyboard. The Aula F65 comes in two colorways, the blue variant and the black variant. You can get the keyboard with three switch options: the EpoMaker Flamingo switches, the Leobog Greywood V3 switches, and the Leobog Reaper switches. All three are linear switches, and you can see the differences between them on screen on the table right now. You can pause the video and check it out. The Aula F65 is a 67 key layout with a gasket mount structure. It comes with 5 layers of sound dampening material, which we will see during the teardown. This keyboard comes with a flex cut PC plate. It has a 4000 mAh battery which lasts a long time. This keyboard has 3 modes of connectivity. They include a 2.4 GHz dongle, Bluetooth, and USB-C wired mode. The F65 comes with south-facing RGB LEDs, which means that you can use cherry profile keycaps without any interference. The keyboard is fully hot swappable with 5-pin and 3-pin switches. I really like the way this keyboard looks. It's a good compact size with good spacing between the keys. The bezel of the keyboard is refreshing to see, as I see so many 65% keyboards with a thin edge. The thicker edge feels a lot more substantial to look at in a way. The south-facing RGB is very bright and shows up nicely through the shine-through keycaps that come with the black colorway of the F65. It also looks nice with the non-shine-through keycaps that come with the blue variant. The underglow lights on the side look really cool as well. The placement of the USB-C port for wired connection and charging is in my favorite location as well. I don't like the look of the port being in the center, and if it's on the right side, it usually interferes with my mouse. It being on the left side is the ideal position in my opinion, but even the right side is fine. The included keycaps are nice. They're built well and they don't have cheap sharp edges that you get in a lot of pre-built keyboard keycaps. The mode switch is such a boon. I strongly dislike the recent trend of keyboards having the mode switch in a hard to reach spot like under the caps lock or under the spacebar. The keycaps actually feel quite good to use and the texture is nice. It's not smooth, but it's also not rough. It's like a grippy kind of texture, the kind you would find on a Pulsar mouse. There's a good amount of gasket flex and it's comfortable to type on. The bouncy feel is nice. The switches also feel really nice. They have a nice feedback and the bottoming out feel is also smooth. They're very consistent to type on and the feel does not change from one side of the keyboard to the other. There's two things that I would have liked to see in the Aula F65 though. First is a knob. The function key shortcuts do work, but it just isn't as nice as having a tactile knob. Secondly, height adjustable feet. It's already at an angle, but I like having the adjustable feet, especially for certain games like Osu. In the plastic base, you can see that there's a massive piece of silicone down here. It's good for sound dampening, and it covers the battery, and whatever this is, it's like a piece of hard plastic foam thingy. I don't know what exactly it is. I think it's a placeholder for a battery, so you could maybe add another battery in here, but I'm not sure. Silicone fits back in easily. You can remove it if you would like to have a lighter, more portable keyboard. It would also affect the sound a little bit, but nothing wrong with that. If you prefer a hollower sound, that's up to you. Me personally, I prefer the way this sounds stock. In the top case, you can see the keycaps, switches, the Reaper switches. And if you take the switch out, we can see that it's a 5-pin PCB. So 5-pin PCB, south-facing RGB. So the keyboard is like this, right? South-facing RGB. And yeah, so there's the plate. There's the gasket, which is attached to the plate, which is, yeah, not really adjustable in that sense. And there's the PCB with foam underneath the PCB. And there's a plate foam. And there's a sheet of boron, I think. I'm not sure what it's called. Underneath the foam, so for like poppier sound from my experience. Oh yeah, the RGB side strips. The RGB is right here. You see these LEDs here? These are the side strip RGBs. Very cool. You can remove this, connect all the cables before you put it back together. That's a mistake I've made before, unfortunately. So you put that in, push it in a little bit, then you push the plastic pin inside, and that should connect it. And then the battery is simple. This is how all the cables should have been. I guess that's about as deep as it goes. Flip the switch to see if the lights turn on. I hope this doesn't explode. Hey, that's working. It's a working keyboard. Alright, remember to put the switch. Remember to put the switch exactly back where you started, because putting the top case back in, you need to have this aligned with the switch, right? So it's actually better to put it on one side. Let's put it on the Bluetooth side so that I don't have to align it in the middle. This groove right here, that's where the switch has to go in. It's not a big deal or anything. It's better than having a switch under the space bar, as I've seen in so many keyboards. I hate that. Anyways, align this back in on top of the gasket grooves over here. Oh, put this back in. Actually, you know what? I'll keep this out for now, just to show you what the RGB looks like. So you see how less bright this side is as compared to this side. This also leaves the PCB open, which is a big problem, right? Also, you can quite see the LEDs without the diffusion, which is annoying. So personally, I prefer it with the strip. So yeah, gasket goes on top of there. You can see the gasket mount areas quite easily. Turn the RGB off. Line this up. we go. That's put in. This one's a little misaligned, which we'll fix by doing what exactly? I don't know. You're just pushing it on, I guess. Oh, I know what I did wrong. Oh, there we go. Clip in, and there we go. There's your assembled keyboard. If you've reached the end of the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Less than 1% of my viewers are subscribed.